Hi everyone, this is Dark here. I'm going to be casting another custom game I played a couple of days ago. So yeah, it's on Zelnaga Caverns. Um, I'm spawning in the bottom left as the green Protoss, and I'm playing Jason, who is spawning in the top right position as the red Terran. So yeah, I've played Jason a few times, and he has beaten me every time, so he's a pretty good Terran. Um, he's one of Demigod's friends, so yeah, I think he's in Diamond for 1v1 on ladder, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, this should be a pretty good matchup. We'll see what the outcome is. It should be pretty interesting. So yeah, I'm checking. Playing Protoss on Zelnaga Caverns. So usually on this map, I'm gonna try and use this ramp here and one base it with for a while against Terrans, because most of the time most Terrans will 3 racks, and as Protoss I find that is really hard to hold off. So and that's what Jason likes to do. So I'm gonna be focusing really hard on staying alive on one base and then expanding. So especially with sentries and stalkers, I'm just going to be using this ramp. I'm going to be whoring force fields on this ramp as long as I can to just keep myself in the game. So we've got Jason sending out a scouting SCV now and chucking a Rex down. Continuing to make SCVs, I've gone for a 13 gate. I'm sending my scout out as well. Just a little bit of lag in the game, so hopefully that's not too much of an issue. Jason chucking his gas down through pretty quickly. Scouting with the SCV, I assume. So yeah, his scout's about to reach my base. I've chucked my second pylon down, so he's going to see that and know that I'm probably not doing any kind of early proxy push at all. I'm chucking my gas down as well, which is pretty standard. Be really good for me. Anyway, so I'm chucking my core down. It's a little bit delayed because I put this pylon down, but I had to cancel it because he saw it anyway. And he killed my scouting worker, so at the moment I've seen 1 racks. So at the moment I'm not 100% sure if he's going Banshee or 3 racks. So he's going to see me putting my core down, which is pretty much standard for most Protosses. Chasing his SCV around with my Zealot, but I won't be able to kill it till I get my Stalker out. I've got another Zealot coming. He's putting his second Rex down, he's getting a tech level on his first Rex, he's grabbing his second gas actually, so if I was to go in there right now, I'd be pretty confused at what he's doing, because most Terrans, when they 3-racks you, they only grab 1 gas, and if they're going to Banshee you, they don't build a second barracks. But as we can see, Jason's building a Ghost Academy, which makes sense now if he's getting the second gas, because Ghosts cost a lot of gas. And Ghosts v Protoss, they're very good. They can EMP, which gets rid of energy on the sentries, which is a big thing, especially in the early game when you're trying to hold your ramp. And they also get rid of the shields of all your units, which reduces the health considerably, so it takes 50 health off the Zealots. Oh no, 50 shield off the Zealots, so they only have 100 health. And on Immortals especially, it gets rid of their hardened shield, which is what makes them so effective against Marauders. So yeah, it's interesting, especially getting Ghosts this early in the game. Not many Terrans do it at all, but I think it's definitely going to become a more popular thing, especially in TVP. Maybe not TVT and DVZ, but so I've got my Zealots out on the Zelnaga Watchtower so I can scout for any early push. I've got my second gateway coming down, so I'm going 2-gate Grabo at the moment, so I can hold off any early Marauder Marine push. My Zealot, he killed his Scouting Marine, so I'm going to push this, so I'm thinking that there'll be no Banshees, because usually Marauders, Terrans will either go a few Marines in a bunker at the front, or Banshees. So now that I've seen the Marauders, I'm going to feel pretty confident going for an Immortal early instead of an Observer, just in case he does push, but he's not at the moment, so should be pretty safe. I pulled both Zealots back there. There's no point giving him a free Zealot in the middle. Checking on a 3rd gateway as well, just so I can stay alive. Usually 2 gates and 1 robo. Expanding is what I would prefer to do if I wasn't under any pressure. But since I know he's going to be 3-racking me, I've got the 3rd gate down just so I can warp in the extra units. Going for an Observer now so I can move out and see what's going on. He's still only on 2 barracks at the moment. 1 with your reactors so he can double pump Marines. And he has the concussive shell from his Marauders, which makes it a lot easier for them to cut Zealots and slow down Stalkers to stop them using their speed as an advantage. So yeah, I'm chrono boosting another immortal. I'm going to move out with my observer so I can see what's going on. Because at the moment I'm very scared. I'm chrono boosting another immortal because I'm preparing for a push. So he's moving. He's moving out with one marine to scout. He's chucking down a command center, so it looks like he's going to expand. So at the moment I'm feeling pretty safe at the moment. If he hasn't pushed me by now, I think personally, if I haven't been pushed yet by a Terran, don't think they're going to be 3-rexing me. So I'm moving out with my immortal gateway army here, which is pretty rounded army. So I feel pretty safe at the moment. So I'm going to be chucking expansion down. I've got my observer moving into his base. At the moment, I'm feeling pretty safe at the moment. If he hasn't pushed me by now, personally, if I haven't been pushed yet by a Terran, don't think they're going to be 3-rexing me. So I'm moving out with my immortal gateway army here, which is pretty rounded army. So I feel pretty safe at the moment. So I'm going to be chucking expansion down. I've got my observer moving into his base, so I'm going to see 3-rexes here, which is pretty standard, and this expansion, so that's going to make me feel a bit safer. It's going to mean he's going to have less of an army than me at the moment because I haven't put mine down yet, and also that he's planning for a macro game, so the chance of him all-in pushing me are going to be less. So I see this little marine push here in the middle, but at the moment I'm still feeling pretty safe. Chucked an expo down, put a pylon in behind the reeds because he sent a marine in here to scout, so he knows I'm expanding as well. I've still got this zealot here to scout, and he pushes. He's scanned me, so at the moment I'm feeling like he might push me, because most Terrans will scan you before they push you. So I'm chrono boosting another immortal out. So I'm going to have 4 immortals, which is a bit much. I think I should get a few more gateway units, but yeah. I'm sending my zealot out to see what's going on. I've still got this observer following this expansion. I think, yeah, I saw the Ghost Academy, so I know he's got ghosts. At the moment, I'd say if he uses his EMPs well, he should be able to take my army pretty easily, especially with all those marauders. So I'm still on 3 gateways and 1 robo. My expansion isn't up yet, so yeah, haven't got any extra production facilities. He's still 3-rexing, he's chucking down a factory at the moment. So that'll probably be to get medevacs, because Jason usually doesn't go mech, so